This is Circular Functions Part 2, and I'm hoping you get this. And we're going to have to go into a Part 3 and a Part 4 and a Part 678 probably. But anyway, when you are talking about the trigonomic functions, okay, they give values anywhere between 0 and pi divided by 2. Okay? And that's because they give values from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. Now what happens if you draw an arc that is bigger than 90 degrees and it's not positive anymore? Because remember, you start drawing this arc this way, all the x Cartesian coordinates over here are going to be negative. Anytime you go past the middle here, it's going to be negative Cartesian coordinates. What happens then? How are you going to find the trigonomic function values if your arc goes above 90 degrees? Well, let's just say that you have an arc called S, and it goes around the circle exactly one time, and then say it comes up to here. Okay, so what you do is you have the arc of S, which is already 360 degrees plus a little bit more. And what you're going to do is you're going to subtract a full circle. That N represents the number of times that S goes around this circle. Okay, so if S goes around 3 times and comes up a little bit, then you put a 3 here for the N. Okay. Now, to show you how this basically works, we're going to put a number 1 in here, because we're going to say, hypothetically, that S starts here, goes all the way around the circle once, and then stops right here. Well, then the value of S is more than 360 degrees, and of course it's less than, let's see, 360 times 2 would be, well, that'd be 12, be about 720 degrees. So it's over 360, but under 720. Okay. So whatever S is between 360 and 720, you're going to subtract a full 360 degrees from that, and whatever's left over is going to be S prime. Anytime you see S with a little slash above it, it means S prime. Okay. So S prime is going to equal S minus a full circle. Now if this thing goes around twice and then stops up here, it's going to be S minus 2 circles. If it goes around 3 times like this and it stops up here, it's going to be 3 circles. So however many times that this thing goes around and around and around, that's what N's going to be. Alright? And that means that S prime will be a value between 0 and pi over 2. Now, let's say that S goes from here to here. Now, I know I've kind of screwed this up. Hang on just a second. Now then, that's better. If S goes above 90 degrees, but it doesn't go all the way around the circle, well, that would leave a negative 1 pi minus S. That'd be a mess. Okay? Well, anyway, let's say that S does go around the circle once, but it stops right here. Okay, so if we put a 1 right there, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, so now you got pi minus S. Okay? And pi minus this is going to leave this little right there, which is going to be this right here. And so that then you can find the value. And as we continue on with this little presentation, I will show you more about this. But anyway, what you're seeing here is how to find values of S when S is above 90 degrees. And this is how that works. Anyway, that's all I've got to tell you for tonight. If you have any questions at all, leave them right down here in the comments below. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.